Good morning, Nagendra.
Good morning, sir.
So today we have Nagendra with us. He secured 160th rank. He is going to make it into IAS. He is from Karnataka. He can speak very good Telugu. He is our student with the Rapid Revision program and also with one-on-one mentorship. Today we are going to have a very good discussion about consistency. The value which I am talking to you is consistency. Second thing is, a rural student with a lot of dreams and hopes, what he has achieved is impeccable. So, dreaming and then working hard to achieve those dreams, the urge to earn respect, this has made Nagendra successful. In this scenario, we'll try to understand his journey, the pains he has faced, and today he is sitting with us as a topper. So, welcome to Shramayeva Jayate program of La Excellence IAS. This is Dr. Babu with Nagendra.
Thank you, sir.
Nagendra,
Yes, sir.
let us start from your village.
Yes, sir.
So, tell me about your village.
Yes, sir.
What are the conditions in that village has inspired you to come to civil services?
Yes, sir. So, my village is a remote village in the Kolar district, which borders with the Chittoor district of Andhra Pradesh. That's why I'm fluent in Telugu also. So, the conditions are like better sanitation, better water availability are not that much. There are no better things there. So, this is where we think of doing something to better the lives.
Right.
Even education wise, it's not that great. One or two persons have come out, and one is me in that. So I'm fortunate for that thing. So considering that, bettering the education system, their education prospects of people, skills of sets of the people, improving that can increase better. The conditions can be improved. This is what I think of when I think of my village. So.
Right. So, your father and mother,
Yes,
they have contributed immensely to your success.
Yes, sir.
Because for the past 7 years, so they have kept the faith in you.
Yes, sir.
So, how can you elaborate on their contribution?
Yes, sir. So from financial aspects, for the initial 3-4 years, they struggled, but still they maintained to not irk me. So by not having the financial help, they consistently maintained the help. And then once after 4 years, I started earning for myself. I was able to manage myself, and then it was more or less whenever necessary they would help me. And then even psychologically and mentally, after my second interview when I failed, and then I failed in the next prelims also, then my mother left her comfort zone where she was living. She came to my place, she lived with me, she helped me there. She used to question me, what are you doing, try to improve, where are you going, don't waste the time. So these are not the wrong questions. People think that when the parents question, they are questioning our freedom. So they are trying to question whether you're using your freedom for the growth or just to take the pleasure. So they have the right intentions, not to curtail your freedom as such. But when you understand this, yes, I understood that particular year when the growth I saw within me was immense.
Very good.
Thank you, sir.
So, always our parents want best for us.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
So, your mother did a very nice job
Great
of putting you in the right direction.
Yes, sir. Completely.
Yeah. So, I know one incident with Nagendra.
Yes,
He was there in RRP polity class,
Yes,
if you
sir.
remember. So, after the class, you came down and we discussed few things.
Yes, sir.
And the next time, after a month or so, at that time, after the result, just hardly we had 1 week time
Yes, sir.
for next prelims.
Yes, sir.
So, Nagendra, what are you doing here? This time my prelims did not happen, sir. I lost in CSAT.
Yes, sir.
This is what you told me.
Exactly, sir.
So, see, you saw the last phase of this exam.
Yes,
In
sir.
the kind of snakes and ladders.
Yes, sir.
You went all the way up and fell back again.
Yes, sir.
What was your reaction to that? How you are able to cope up with that so that you can be topper this time?
Yes, sir. Sir, there were two things which helped me. The spirituality thing. So I used to do yoga nidra, vipassana meditation. I used to understand that the value of acceptance. So life happens. But if you accept it, it will be good. If you accept the failure, if you can change or modify the approach towards the life for the better things, you can improve. And then the other thing is that improving the knowledge. So sometimes not just the spirituality thing, the philosophical things, when you improve the knowledge, then it will let you understand that as life happens, when you can accept it, then still you can improve for the better thing.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So next is, we did Super 50. You did Super 50.
Yes, sir.
So you are on the other side of the table now.
Yes, sir.
Rather than being guided, you started guiding
Yes, sir.
some students.
Yes, sir.
What did you learn for your exam while you were guiding the students?
Yes, sir. Sir, while guiding students, some qualities that are necessary is patience, listening patience. You have to listen to them carefully, not just hearing them, listening them. So when you listen, you try to understand, pick from the they say, read between the lines. So this is what happens during interview also. So you try to come up with a well structured, flowed answer. So that's why I tried mentoring, so that I can get better at my interview stages.
Right, very good.
Yes, sir.
So next is, you have gone through this phase for 7 years.
Yes, sir.
So these 7 years, what was motivating you? So 7 years is kind of a big lifetime. In a student lifetime, it is almost 1/4 of his lifetime
Yes, sir.
you gave for this exam.
Yes, sir.
I always tell to the students, success in this is a game of consistency,
Yes, sir.
game of confidence.
Yes, sir.
Students will give up after 1 or 2 attempts.
Yes, sir.
But what motivated you for 7 attempts?
Yes, sir. So one reason was inspiration. DCs of my district did great work. They earned respect. So that thought of earning respect, rather than someone giving respect, earning respect was the main motivation for me. So I thought that this is the best platform where I can earn a lot of respect by doing good things, taking good initiatives. And the other thing is that as a person, through this journey, you can improve. I was improving. I used to observe myself that, okay, this is where I am being humble rather than being arrogant. So this is where I'm accepting things rather than expecting things to be otherwise. Expectations always leads to disappointment. This is what I learned. And then accepting whatever happens as it is, that increases our happiness. So as a whole person and personality, I improved. This was the motivation behind all the success. Apart from this, the outside environment, the guidance with one-on-one mentorship with you I had, with others experts which I had, that was also a motivating experience, that if they could do, I can also do. And then the other external environment was family support, their belief in me, that was thrusting me towards excellence. Okay, they believe in you. If they believe in you, why can't you believe in yourself? So strengthen your self-belief and try to grow, learn, and then improve and make the life for better.
Very good, very
Yes,
good.
sir. Thank you, sir.
So let me put another thing in perspective.
Yes, sir.
So most of the southern students,
Yes, sir.
students from South India, they are failing in mains. They are not getting very good marks in mains.
Yes, sir.
What is the reason, according to you?
So one is knowledge. Sometimes we lack knowledge. We just think that we usually, most of the people prepare for prelims. The game of prelims and game of mains are two different things. Although same knowledge is used, here the answer is given. You just have to choose it. Here you should retain that answer, the statements, you have to write it. So when you understand this, if you understand that retention is the game,
Right.
the more you retain, that is helpful for the mains. That comes in handy for prelims also. It's not that it will not help, but when you prepare for mains, at least it will help in prelims also. So that's when you improve the knowledge. Apart from that, presentation, handwriting should be good. Sometimes people will not get good marks because of their handwriting. and that presentation also. Sometimes you have to be creative, diagrams as well as highlighting the examples and then giving some space and then writing the example. That will highlight your answer. That shows that okay, you are emphasizing on the necessary things in your answer.
Right, very good.
Yes, sir.
So it means there are three important things in mains answer writing.
Yes, sir.
One is your knowledge component,
Yes, sir.
presentation component,
Yes, sir.
along with that your handwriting.
Yes, sir.
So many of the students, they neglect handwriting.
Yes, sir.
Actually, that plays a very important role, at least to the tune of 10 plus marks.
Yes, sir.
Unless they understand, they can't give you marks.
Yes,
or
sir.
no?
Yes, sir.
So here you told one important point, which I am reiterating it for the students.
Yes, sir.
Students, mains preparation will complete your prelims preparation too.
Yes, sir.
Most of the students, they start with the prelims preparation, they end with the prelims preparation.
Yes, sir.
That will make you successful in prelims but not successful in exam.
Yes, sir.
So your mains preparation inherently consists of your prelims preparation, which you can enrich by practicing certain objective type questions.
Yes, sir.
So enrich your mains preparation, that automatically takes you forward in your prelims preparation. Please note this point.
Yes,
from the Nagendra's experience.
And now I remembered other two very important points for mains. One is practice, which in my two failed interview attempts, I didn't practice much. So this time I practiced a lot. And the other thing is that humanities subject. GS is all about humanities. So we should bring human angle to the answers. It's not just a scientific questions that you give the equation x plus y is equal to z or that this and all. You have to give what is the impact on humans, various human lives, environmental effects of on humans, human affecting environment and other everything which is interrelated. So this is what brings some freshness into your answers.
Exactly.
Humanities.
So at the end of the day, you are writing an answer with humanity or else with humans in mind.
Yes, sir.
And now remember here, there is a student, there is a friend by name Sagar Singh.
Yes, sir.
So he has feminized his answers.
Yes, sir.
What he did was, rather than writing he used most of the time she. So it means he believed in feminization of the answer. That is one trick which he followed. But he's real believer in feminization of development, many other aspects.
Yes,
now he's an IPS officer. So according to you, so humanities are different from science.
Yes, sir.
So science has predictability and 1 plus 1 is always 2.
Yes, sir.
In humanities, you have multiple possibilities.
Yes, sir.
Understanding multiple dimensions of the same problem.
Yes, sir.
And presenting that with a clear human perspective.
Yes, sir.
That is clear for success. That is essential for success.
Yes, sir. That definitely brings some freshness into this thing.
Right.
Just writing GDP this much, unemployment this much. Other than that, how it impacts human lives, human skills, human health, human education, how it impacts it. So this is where the answers differ from toppers to the others who are not going acing the mains.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So we need to work on those finest points to improve marks in the examination.
Yes, sir.
The next part is this year.
Yes, sir.
Last year you were there for RRP, that is Rapid Revision Program of Prelims.
Yes, sir.
This year what we are planning to do is Mains Rapid Revision Program.
Yes, sir.
We tried that in Hyderabad last year during the mains. 13 students got selected from that particular program.
Very good, sir.
So this year what we are doing, just listen to this so that I want your opinion on that particular thing.
Yes.
So we have collected all the UPSC questions, university exams questions, every institute's questions including Law Excellence.
Yes, sir.
All the questions we brought at one single place.
Yes, sir.
Based on that, we created dimensions of that particular topic.
Yes, sir.
Let's take judiciary.
Yes,
so
sir.
Inclusion, gender inclusion in judiciary. It was a question before. Judicial activism. Like these all topics, we made that into dimensions.
Yes, sir.
And we are preparing notes for those dimensions. And we want to take these students outside Hyderabad. Because in this Hyderabad, there is a city of distances and people waste their time.
Yes, sir.
So we want to keep them in a residential environment. And morning to evening, we want to develop social interactions among the students. Only rule in that campus is they have to write test every day.
Okay, sir.
If they are willing to attend the classes, they can attend the classes. If they want to just sit in the library and study, they can sit in the library and study for that. So this is the program which we are launching. The 20 days which the students waste time after their prelims, till the prelims results, I want to use this time to take the students outside for mains hackathon.
Yes, sir.
So how this program will be?
Sir, if it is for 20 days,
Yes.
definitely it will be of help, because it brings a routine into the student's life, a routine where the person has the option to choose, like how the approach, like he can be in the class or in the library, or else he can give the test. So the other thing is that writing the test consistently, that brings consistency into the picture. So where he can write every day and try to improve a bit every day. So as a routine, as a consistent practice, as an improvement, this is a good thing. So, and one thing I would like to emphasize is that rather than pressurizing the students, sometimes yes, they should have some breaks also.
Yes.
So that they rejuvenate their energy, so increase their energy, bring back the freshness into their preparation.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
So that's where why we wanted to take them out is,
Yes, sir.
what I strongly believe is students learn from each other
Yes, sir.
more than what they learn in the classroom in this examination is one thing.
Yes, sir.
In the university environment, we are taking them to Vignan University
Yes, sir.
under the program Enhance. Enhance is sponsored by Nekanti Group. So under this Enhance program, we are putting them in Vignan University where all gaming facilities are there, including cricket stadium.
Very good, sir.
So that they can play, I mean, at least 1.5 hours every day they have to play and they have to study.
That's a very good thing, sir. I would love to be present there.
I invite you. I'm inviting all the toppers of this year for the program.
Definitely, sir.
The reason is you have to stay there, evaluate their papers, guide them, mentor them.
Yes, sir.
Next year, we shall have at least 200 results. That with the target we have to work.
That's a very good aspiration to keep, ambitious aspiration.
Now, in this examination, normally what is happening is, the result is a constant effort
Yes, sir.
from the institute side, teacher side, and also student side.
Yes, sir.
So the student spends 70% of, or else the effort and success goes to students 70%, and mentor, teachers, and institute gets 30%. That's what I believe.
Yes, sir.
So in this scenario, for the freshers who are coming into preparation, what do you recommend?
So first thing for the freshers is that go through PYQs. Understand what is the demand of UPSC. If you don't understand UPSC, you can't face the UPSC. So understand your enemy. It said that in various Sun Tzu textbooks. So if you
The
understand
art of
that,
war.
yes, sir. If you understand that, you can face it better, challenge it better, improve for the better things. So you can sweat more and bleed less in the war. So, and then the second thing is that focus. Try to focus on one thing at a time. So when you focus on various other things while you study, so you'll be thinking of, okay, tomorrow I want to go to movie, or else in the afternoon I have to have tea with some of my friends. I have to have conversation with them. No, when you want to have conversation, keep that to conversation. When you want to study, just keep that to study. Focus on one thing at a time. So that will help you retain things more, but in a better manner.
Very good.
And then when you retain more, you can reproduce it in the examination hall.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you, sir.
So, I mean, what Nagendra is saying, I'm going to put that in a simplest form. So, understanding exam, that's where your preparation has to start. So, most of the time, students will be after knowledge, gaining more and more knowledge, rather than converting that knowledge into marks.
Yes, sir.
You need to gain knowledge, but also you need to convert that into marks.
Yes, sir.
If these don't go together, either you end up as an intellectual or you may fail altogether. Knowledge is essential, but converting that knowledge into marks is essential. So understand your exam better.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday, I was talking to two students.
Yes, sir.
So both of them, one is Dhanush,
Yes, sir.
and he got around 480th rank.
Yes, sir.
The other one is 82nd Kaushik.
Yes, sir.
So they made one conscious decision. I was really amazed by their decision. So they skipped their first attempt. So
Yes, sir.
what they wanted to do is, in that first attempt, sir, we felt that we haven't prepared for the exam yet. We know that we will clear the prelims, but we are not sure we will be clearing the mains or not.
Yes, sir.
My optional preparation is not complete. So I thought better I shall stop this attempt and go for the next attempt.
Yes, sir.
So don't you think that kind of decision makes a big impact in this exam?
Absolutely, sir. In that, some people I have seen, for that addition, people go for IFOS in their first attempt
Right.
rather than civil services, so that they get a first-hand experience of giving prelims.
Mhm.
So they experience there, and then when they give next attempt, they give CSE as their preference.
Mhm.
Then they'll try to make an impact. This I have seen, and actually, um, this is also a good practice.
But because they are using that 1 year time to understand the exam
Yes, sir.
and how to hit this exam,
Exactly,
they are
sir.
getting that particular focus.
Yes, sir.
Many of the parents, when they come to me, they will be like, okay, I'm joining my child in June. By next June, he has to be IAS kind of attitude.
Yes, sir. That also shows patience and consistency, perseverance. So these are all good qualities that build within the character of a person, sir.
Exactly. So civil services preparation is a lot like an instant coffee.
Yes, sir.
It's a marathon and you need to prepare for it. It's not a sprint.
For some people, I have seen it's a sprint also. But the thing is that they don't know how many years since they have been preparing.
That intuition.
Yes, sir. They might prepare for 4 years and give it in the first attempt. At the first attempt, they can rank it. But people tell that he's in the first attempt he got the rank. But they don't know how much effort he has put in the last 4 years.
Tina Dabi.
Yes, sir.
So I got a chance. I was interacting with her.
Yes, sir.
So she was preparing from 10th class onwards.
Exactly.
And she cleared in the first attempt. There is
Yes,
no
sir.
surprise.
Yes, sir.
So the amount of time you have to spend on this exam is more or less the same for everyone.
Everyone.
So everyone has to go through that path.
Yes, sir.
What is your opinion on early start or early preparation for this exam?
It will help, sir. It will just increase the competition. Also, it is also one of the negative things I can say, that it will make the parents pressurize their children from the start itself. But if they can understand that the person has competence in civil services, then they can suggest them go through civil services. Then it will be good. So if at all they start early, they can finish as Tina Davis. Many Tina Davis again.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
So start your preparation. If you are focused on civil services, start your preparation as early as possible.
Yes, sir.
And most of the students, they start their preparation after graduation.
Exactly.
So why can't students take up arts or humanities as subject and start their preparation from graduation itself?
They can start, sir. Because I haven't done that. Maybe I'm not competent to comment on that. But as an imagination, as a hypothetical situation, yes, they can start. They can have a early understanding of what is the demand of the UPSC. They can compete better with other competitors, sir.
Exactly. Very good.
Yes, sir.
So now, if you are given a chance,
Yes,
you are going to become an IAS now.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, you get your mother cadre, right?
Hopefully, sir.
So you also have friends who cleared last year in AP cadre.
Yes, sir.
So how they have helped you?
Yes, sir. Sir, they prepared with me. They are now IAS. So why I didn't become a rank holder was I was lacking practice as they did, and I was lacking some presentation issues, like the examples, maybe data, maybe some case laws, maybe some suggestions of some committees, maybe I was not giving to the extent they were giving.
Okay.
So somewhere I lagged behind them. They used to get in the optionals also, they got 280, I got 240. So the difference was 40 to 50 marks. So I stayed back. They aced, and then they were the testimony for me that you have to be comprehensive. You can't be just narrow-minded. Just conceptual clarity done, but beyond that you have to justify it. They were doing it, which I was not doing. So I tried to emulate them also, learn from them. And then as I learned, this time I was able to crack.
So can you tell their names? Yeah, you can. Kalyani.
So Kalyani, Challa Kalyani, who got into IAS AP cadre, and then the other was Kalpashri, who got into AP cadre in 2022, and then Kalyani in 2023. maybe 2024, if I go into the same cadre, I'll be happy, more than happy also, sir.
So I want to tell you about Kalyani.
Yes, sir.
So Kalyani, after her selection,
Yes, sir.
she came to visit me. And then I remember that, the gratitude.
Yes, sir.
So I told her, Kalyani, after a few months, I mean, when she was in training and in Bharat Darshan, when she was in Hyderabad, she made a point to visit me.
That's great gesture, sir.
Right? That gesture itself makes us as teachers very happy. That's where, the Kalyani, I defined the word gratitude.
That's very good, sir.
Right. Remembering teachers.
Yes,
Now,
sir. That's
you
very
flew
good
from
character.
Bangalore.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So tell me, how Law Excellence, right? This is, I want to tell to the people. So how Law Excellence has played a role or helped you in your success?
Yes, sir. Sir, I started my association with Law Excellence during my first interview, like giving mock interviews, and then attending one-on-one mentorships with you itself. And then the other things were RRP program I attended, some polity things, and then economy also I attended. So some or the other way it was helpful. And then in last year also they gave me chance to head a program Super 50 in Bangalore. So it was overall a good experience with Law Excellence, learning experience as well as learning experience in terms of academics as well as in terms of career prospects also.
Very good, very good.
Thank you, sir.
So this year, now one thing which I observed is lot of young energies.
Yes, sir.
They are being spent in this examination.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the day, few people get selected, many people may not get selected.
Yes, sir.
So what I'm planning is, if they are not into public sector, why can't we make them as leaders of the private sector? So we are retraining them towards private sector leadership.
Yes, sir.
So we are creating certain courses. We are talking with different universities as a bridge course.
Yes, sir.
So they can get trained in that bridge course and we can suck them into private industry. They can become the leaders of the private industry.
That's a great initiative, sir.
That way, many of the people will get settled. They get bright future.
Yes, sir.
So this is what I am taking up.
Yes, like we need bright minds, not just in administration, in also in entrepreneurs, as an entrepreneurs, to fuel the economy. We are aiming towards 5 trillion, $10 trillion, and then develop India by 2047. It needs lot many entrepreneurs so that per capita increases, right? That's what the parameter we use. So many entrepreneurs means many livelihoods, many reduction in poverty, improvements in living, happiness and all. So this is a great initiative, I think, sir. If it works, it will be great.
Right. So we'll make them work. The reason is, so many of the people, right, I saw in the older generation who gave the civil services became a defining entrepreneurs of the society.
Satya Nadella.
Satya Nadella, and then we have NSL group here.
Yes, sir.
So these are all the people, they wrote civil services.
Yes, sir.
And you also know Raghuram Rajan,
Yes,
all these people wrote civil services. So if you haven't cleared the civil services, it's not the end of the road.
Yes, sir.
You have a bigger future and brighter future with
Exactly,
it.
sir.
So I'd always tell to the students that on the day when you get the results, the first person whom you have to speak is the one who did not clear the exam.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
That
sir.
makes a big difference.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That shows how humble you are, how you understand this exam. That for every person the story is not same, and the uncertainties around this exam, you understand that, you sympathize with them. If you are sympathizing with the person who is with you, who has failed in his exam endeavors, you can similarly sympathize with the person who you are serving as a public servant.
Exactly.
That what make the difference as a public servant.
Exactly, Nagendra. Right. Before we conclude, the highlights of our discussion I'll just put for the students.
Yes, sir.
So students, first one is, your mains preparation is the most important part of this exam.
Yes.
That mains preparation includes your prelims preparation too. Second, understand the exam before you start the preparation. Or while going in the preparation, the priority is to understand the preparation. Knowledge is not an end in itself. Knowledge is also essential here to convert them into marks. Consistency is the key. So don't lose your heart. Always take the things as they come and improvise. Understand your weaknesses and improvise on that.
Yes, sir.
And finally, failure or success, they are just the moments of life. Take it. If you are successful, yes, you can work for the country. Unlucky if you are, don't worry about that. You still have a bright road ahead. Thank you. This is Dr. Ram Babu with Nagendra.